first settler in Chicago was a black man, John Baptiste Pointe. The two big black migrations to Chicago from the Deep South were post-World War I and post-World War II. The first one, people seeking work in the stockyards, railroads, steel mills, farm equipment. And the second one, after World War II, people seeking just a better life generally. And here they come, their grandchildren, their children, their nieces, nephews, all back to school, we trust, seeking some sort of recognition. Robert Taylor Homes, the largest, most segregated housing project in the Western world. In appearance and feeling, asylums, orphanages, and prisons. Not a white face to be seen for miles around. Renault Robinson, a young South Side cop. He knows Robert Taylor Homes like nobody's business, but he has a vision. He knows what Robert Taylor Homes are, or what they can be for those who live in them.
Okay, I have a feeling that we can reform this housing to the extent that we can make people whole again and give them a lease on life that they don't have now, which is something that's very important. If we give these people health care, perfect schools, all of the city services that they're supposed to receive, decent housing, good elevators, you know, the whole bit. What you end up with is less people who are plagued with problems and less problems on the government.
We hear a lot about crime in the area.
There's absolutely an incredible amount of crime in this area. And the reason that the crime is so great is because there is, on the part of the authorities, the police and other city agencies, there's no real focus on prevention. None. You know, if in the Loop, downtown, in other areas, there's a focus on prevention, right? There are police officers on the corner, there are policemen walking the street, there are policemen stationed in places. Have you seen one policeman over here? And I'm saying that if folks had a decent opportunity for once, that they would be able to prosper. And that's gonna happen. That's something that, as a commissioner of public housing, I intend to see happen here.
How sweet the sound that stays a red like me. I want.
Amazing grace, how sweet thy sound. Too often, how bitter thy sound. The black church is more than just a place of worship. It's a gathering of people who've worked hard all week on this day to seek consolation, solace, and an airing of grievances. Seeking a piece of that dream that seems so hard to find. Amazing grace exhilarates the spirit, makes a joyful noise unto the Lord and unto themselves. It says, we indeed are somebody.
Let's
Well, this is the corner. This was the corner. It is now 47th and Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. Once upon a time, this boulevard was called Grand and then South Parkway. This area, this space, this place was Champs-Élysées, Fifth Avenue, Broadway, all rolled into one for black Chicagoans. There was the Regal Theater, elegant, where Duke Ellington played, appropriately enough, and Count Basie. Billie Holiday sang, Mums Mabley brought laughter. On this corner, you could meet, if you were black, someone from your hometown, everybody, anybody. You were, on Saturday night, dressed in your Sunday best. But the one night I remember here on this corner was the time Joe Louis knocked out Max Schmeling in the first round. This was Liberation of Paris Day, Carnival Day, Emancipation Day, all rolled into one. People walked 5 feet above the pavement. There was literally dancing in the streets. There was embraceable you. You were offered drinks and barbecue. It was glorious. Of course, that was 1937.
Baby, how long has that evening train been gone? How long? Too long, darling, baby, how long?
Fine John Davis has been playing and singing the blues all his life. What is the blues? There's no one definition. There are as many as there are human experiences. The blues ain't nothing but a good man feeling bad. The blues is all the things I wanted to do and never got around to doing. The blues ain't nothing but a cold, gray day. The blues, the landlord knocking at the gate. The blues ain't nothing but a woman on a poor man's mind. Woke up this morning, blues was around my bed. Ate my breakfast, blues was in my bread. The blues, oh yeah, but the sun's gonna shine on my back door someday. The blues.
One of these days, baby, find you done me wrong. We'll be too late, girl, poor John will be gone. So long, yeah, we'll gone. Baby, how long?
Sunday morning, Chicago's open market, Maxwell Street. Years ago, this was blocks and blocks, miles and miles, wall-to-wall people. Now expressways have cut the heart out of it, and yet there's still life on these old blocks. Here, you can buy anything. Anything you want, whether a used bicycle tire, a hot wristwatch, a half-dozen bananas. Chacun a son goût. Each to his own taste, buddy. Here you hear the sounds of street singers and hawkers unabashedly peddling their wares. This is no suburban supermarket. These are the few remaining small entrepreneurs at work. And here you have a young Horatio Alger over there.
Boot socks, pajamas.
Anything you want. This is Maxwell Street. And the people who come here haven't changed much. Here and there, more black people today and Latino than there were in the past, but there's still people, whether it be new arrivals to Chicago mostly, a young couple now and then want to pick up a bargain. We used to have the pullers. They seem to be gone. We don't hear those sounds of the pullers. The guy says, hey, you look good. Come on in. I got a suit just to fit you. And, of course, you're in it whether you want to be or not.
Underwear, t-shirt, and socks.
Keep going. Keep going.
It's awesome, Mom.
Now I'm going. Move down.